Hey, it's JC1424 once again with Gran Turismo 3. And in this episode, we're finally going for another night race, and that will be at Special Stage Route 5. Except it's going to be the wet version. We did race at a wet version on Special Stage Route 5 before, but it was the reversed wet version. And then they have a dry reverse version that we haven't raced at before. Oh my goodness. So that one we also have to do. But today we're going to be using a Pagani Zonda C12. There's also a Zonda S and then a Zonda C12 race car. Or Zonda S race car. I don't remember. But I just want to use, the regular deal because I don't really like the race car that much. I don't feel like it's that competitive with other race cars. It's okay. But whenever it comes to supercars, I think Pagani Zonda is one of the best ones in the game. When we get out of here, go to simulation mode and buy one. Those two are available at the dealership. The race car, you gotta win, probably in like professional league or endurance races. Go to car dealer. We've got enough credits to buy either one if I wanted to. I think the better one is the Zonda S, and it's like an extra 100,000 credits. There it is, the beautiful Pagani logo in itself. Yeah, so I guess it's like about 75,000 more credits for the Zonda S. And they look almost identical. I don't know the difference. I think this one might be longer. Thinking about it. No, it's about the same length. Maybe it's just all what's inside, because from the exterior, the only thing that might look different is like the plate that says what name of the car it is. But it's a beautiful car. I wish it came in like all kinds of exotic colors though, like a really deep blue. That'd be some cool shit. So we'll buy one. And we're going to leave it in stock, and we're going to head over to arcade mode. Let's get out of here. So we're going to put it on professional difficulty, because I want to get that tire wear. I don't know, do we get tire wear on professional races? We've only done one wet race, and this is the only other one that they've got in here, so now my memory is just poor. I also don't remember if they turn off my assist automatically for wet races, which is something they do for dirt racing, but yeah, there it is, the forward version on wet pavement. Go to home, and there it is, our mid-engine, rear-drive Zonda C12. No, they didn't turn off the assist, but we do have tire wear. Okay, vehicle settings. Settings. Let's go to this thing, active stability management, don't need any of that. And then the traction control system, don't need any of that. Okay, well, we're good. Whenever we first race here for the reverse wet race, we use an Audi S4, which is this car that the AI never raced with, and then no one ever picks out in the dealership. So it just kind of sits there. There's no license test with it. It's the kind of car that you forget is even in the game. And it's not really that expensive. By the way, I'm taking the lead before we even make it into the first turn. Now, this pavement is dry, so I get a chance to get a good grip and set up this next section of the track. Do a lot of sliding in this race. This is going to be a lot harder to drive whenever we go from really fast speeds to tight corners, because I'm not used to driving such fast cars on wet pavement. We only did that with a slow car, which was the Audi S4. But yeah, the AI, they just kind of ignore the fact that car is even in this game. Not once have I ever seen the AI use it. I mean, maybe one of you guys had, and not that the car has no grip. You're not supposed to have grip. Who needs friction? Okay. Slow it down. I think it's dry right about here. And it doesn't feel like it. Of course, the car would probably do that even if the pavement was dry. I'm just showing you guys my first lap around this wet track. It's a really beautiful track, dude. The silver car goes right with it. I'm already pulling away. Let's get on the brakes so I don't miss this set of 3 curves right here. We can do a little drift right here through this final corner of the track. I mean, I tried, but I wasn't carrying enough speed going in. So I'm going to drive away from those guys, and we're going to win the race. Easy peasy. I have to go a whole another 9 laps. I'll show you my best lap. You can see me really grow into all this. That was very ugly. That's what that was. That was ugly. The way that the tire wear reacts to wet pavement is honestly terrible. I can give you that about this game. Like one major flaw that you don't notice because they don't really show it that often. When the tires get worn, not only does the car slide, but no longer is the sliding realistic. It's like the front of the car constantly can't decide whether it wants to steer. It's like you start steering and it's like, no, I'm not steering. And that's all that it does. But I've got a 25-second lead. I think only one guy pit at the end of lap 4. Everyone's going to be pitting at the end of lap 5 here. That's what I thought. But the guys in second and third, they are both deciding to not pit until later on. Yeah, I only lost like 10 seconds from that. What the hell? Okay, we're on the last lap of the race, and I just lapped somebody. I guess that was the Griffith, and now I'm about to lap the slow release, which is like the regular one. The other one's like a Elise Sport or some shit. Now, both the Elises, I believe, pit at the end of lap 6. At least I think that's accurate. I don't know why this guy is that far behind, though, unless he pitted a second time. I don't know why I'd have to pit a second time if they both pit at the end of lap 6. So I'm going to pass you right here. His car is better at turning than mine, so I guess he pit a second time. And I can't do that. My car cannot do that. But we're still good. We're staying ahead of him. So yeah, we're on the last lap of our run, of course. You know, another 5th lap. The car was junk at the end of the 5th lap last time. And it was also junk at the end of the 4th lap, which I do believe that was whenever I snaked my way in the opposite direction of the curve. So like I was constantly not even facing the right angle the whole time. And then it happened again last lap, and it kind of hurts that my best lap in this race involved me driving like garbage. So I never really got a grip here. Ow! It doesn't want to do anything I ask. Not to mention I'm not that focused anymore because I'm talking to you guys. Why are we going 50 miles an hour? I wish I could be drifting or something like that. But like the tires won't even let you drift anymore on wet pavement. And I don't understand how the tires can be worn that way, because then they're not even tires anymore. Like what are we driving on if I can't drift on wet pavement? Well, that is the end of the race. It took me 17 minutes to do this. And in the end, the video is only going to be like 7 minutes long. Not much to show. I have to wait for the Elise to finish, and I'm not going to. He is very, very far behind. Shouldn't we have been racing up against, like, Corvette Z06, Viper GTS, Honda NSX, maybe even the Lotus Esprit? Instead, they went with the Motorsport Elise, which I don't know if that's exactly better than the Esprit, which is in this game. And I don't know even why the hell they went with like the Griffith 500 and the Elise 190. Like, those cars are so crap compared to what I picked out. I know it says like 388 horsepower, but it's a great freaking car, and there are so many other great freaking cars we could have gone up against. If I had picked the Zonda S, would we have then have got those supercars raced with? Because I feel like this is a supercar either way. I mean, look at the damn thing. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.